Right now, social media is vibrating on Cynthia Wunwo Adebanjo and her sister, and of course their mom. Karimo came out to apologize to Mohbad's father, having said a lot of things disrespecting the memory of Mohbad and Mohbad's family. Of course, this could not have happened without the stupidity of Mohbad's mother, the greed of Mohbad's mother. So Karimo said a lot of things, said that, oh, you guys are trying to disrespect my sister. What about your own son that infected my sister? My sister told me. But we later realized that she was the one that had an audio recording where she and her husband were having arguments, quarrel over who infected who, and not that of Mohbad and Cynthia. And maybe if that happened, it is that this family is a family that goes around sharing some kind of unwanted things. Having said that, Mohbad's father granted an interview recently. In this interview, he said a lot of things. In fact, he dropped what I call bombshell here and there. It rattled social media. It rattled the family of the prime suspect. They became so rattled up. They didn't know what to do. So the next thing is for Karimo to jump out. What came out of the mouth of Karimo? If we are to construct it like an image, it is an horrible sight to behold. Karimo, back once again. She said some things that, in fact, I think the best thing is for you to listen to what she has to say herself, because she had to play the conversation of Mohbad's father. Obviously, she became too rattled up that she couldn't keep it to herself. And she said some things. And I like when people get too angry, or when they become confrontational, or they become so panicked. The things that come out of their mouth is like when someone is drunk, the attitude they display, you will be shocked at it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to what Karimo has to say, and we'll be talking again.
tó bá jẹ́ kí ogun iná ogun tó dálẹ̀ yìí tó bá jẹ́ kó kó tó bá lọ falafanu ẹ̀ èmi àti lórí ìkànnì yìí ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ sí mi lọ́wọ́ ni. Kí ni mo mean by saying that? Gbé Liam gbé Liam sá 440 ìjọ́kíjọ́ tó bá ti rí pé bàbá ọkọ ẹ àti yọkọ ẹ wọ́n ti ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de gbé ọmọ ẹ sá. Ìkìlọ̀ ni mo fún ẹ yẹn o. Àdúrà ìwọ gan sá. Ìdí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé emperor ni. Ashana mi ò gbèjà ẹ o. Ṣùgbọ́n ìdí tí mo fi ń fún ẹ l'advice yìí ni torí Liam ló jẹ́ kí n máa fún ẹ l'advice yìí o. Tó o bá ti gbọ́ sétí ẹ pé yọkọ ẹ àti bàbá ọkọ ẹ ti padà, wọ́n ti jọ ń ríra wọn, wọ́n ti ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de. Tọ́n bá ní kó gbé Liam wá, má gbé Liam lọ o. Má jẹ́ kí yọkọ ẹ rí Liam sójú o. Tó bá dẹ̀ wùn ẹ́ kó má gbọ́. Ìwọ ló mọ̀ o. Ṣorí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ kàkà kéku má jẹ sèsè ká fi ṣàwàdànù ni. Ayé tí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́, wọn ò bìkítà kan má bà. Lọ lé bàbá rẹ lẹ́kìtì. Èmi lèmi ó sọ fún ọ lọ bí bàbá rẹ ń pẹ́rọ̀ lẹ́kìtì pé kí ni Blessing sọ fún wọn.
Wọ́n pe nọ́ọ̀sì ni o, ìgbà tí wọ́n pe nọ́ọ̀sì abẹ́rẹ́ tán fún ó rí àtìlára ìgbà ló ti sick.
Kí ló ṣe tán fi pe nọ́ọ̀sì?
Kí ló dé tán fi pe nọ́ọ̀sì? Ẹ ó lọ sí show ni o, wọ́n ní ọjà ni o, nǹkan kan wọ́n fi ó gbá kíní lẹ́sẹ̀ ní ìgò ya lọ́wọ́ láti ìgbà wo láti jẹta. Ọgàn the nursing ẹ máa gbé lọ sékìtì o, ẹ lọ ro ni o.
Kán lọ ro.
Ìgbà láti ẹ̀ ti sọ orí ìdíyẹn jáde.
Ta ló ní kán lọ rókù ẹ?
Ó ní kí n lọ rókù Mohbad.
Ṣé ìyàwó ẹ ló sọ?
Ìyàwó ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Èèyà. So.
Bàbá Mohbad tó bá ní kẹ́ lọ rókù ó mọ̀ pé ń ṣe dúdú ló ṣe ní kẹ́ lọ ró. Bàbá Mohbad tẹ́ bá wá sọ pé ẹ ṣe dúdú tẹ́ bá sọ pé ẹ ṣe dúdú rí nílé ayé yín ẹ ṣe dúdú àwọn tó nílé ayé wá ṣèdájọ́ fún yín ẹ ń ṣe dúdú confam ẹ jẹ́ ká continue.
ó ti kú báyìí ó ti di tí ìgbà tí ò tí
kú ẹbí wọn ló ní.
ẹ jẹ́ àṣẹ báyìí ẹ má wulẹ̀ jẹ́ àdéhùn pẹ̀lú tó bá di alẹ́ ọjọ́ Monday lórí ètò lábẹ́rù lè pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ padà sọ́dọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè
wọ́n á tún fi yín pawó Monday.
ẹ lórí òfin àti àǹfààní láti máa wọn ìbéèrè tí wà ẹ mọ̀ fi síbẹ̀ oní WhatsApp ẹ mọ̀ dàgbé.
You want milk? Yeah, bring it. You want milk? Abẹ́fẹ́ fi style jáde. Gbàgbàlagbà bá lóun mọ́ sí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ lọ máa gádà jọ èmi ò rán yàrá ìyá yín o kẹ́ ẹ tún wọ́ mi. Yeah, bring it. Ìran yàrá ìyá yín. Ẹ fẹ́ kú lọ́wọ́ mi. Àbólórí burúkú ni ẹ dé sí repage ó dẹ lọ bí bàbá ẹ̀ jó bá dì. Lọ bí bàbá lápò ẹ̀ jó bá dì. Yeah, take. Sísì tẹ́ ń wá láti bí 2 years tẹ́ẹ̀rì ẹ̀ ń ṣí èrè ó lè àwọn olè.
08171756338 08171756338.
Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tèmi àmà tó round up ẹ má bínú.
0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933 0700 903
foul language in the presence of children. Àbáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ àbólórí burúkú ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún wá fún ẹ foul language yẹn ó máa ṣòfò ó máa pasún ayé ni ẹ ṣí èrè.
Plays the biggest songs. We your voice of the people, 90.3 FM.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ polówó jàre bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pawó ni ẹ pawó tiyín náà ẹ wò dájú mi celebrity ẹ Josie Emperor feeling funky Emperor feeling funky Emperor feeling funky celebrity emperor the most content creator of 2024 and he's still leading in the content creator world. There is probability he's going to be the best content creator at the end of 2025. He won the award of content creator in 2024, and this man you are looking here is also going to win the award of the content creator for this 2025. By the end of 2025, he's going to be the winner of the content creator. Ẹ wọlé kẹ́ máa bú mi o.
Ẹ ṣe fún wa lọ́dún tó kọjá ọdún tuntun 2025 yìí ọdún
ẹ polówó káwọn èèyàn wá bá yín rà.
Ẹ download Vox látòrí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára Google Play Store tàbí iOS App Store lónìí kí ẹ sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún tuntun lákọ̀tun.
No, sometimes ilẹ̀ ṣe sọ ẹ má máa bá a sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ní gbogbo ìgbà. Àwa tún retí interview Monday o à ń retí interview Monday ẹnu yín náà lẹ́ẹ̀ máa fi fúnra yín lóògùn jẹ.
Stepmother no care, my brothers are hungry, daddy no gather money, make I go poly. I go poly but I no go class, daddy I am sorry. Nígbà tó kọrin yẹn torí nínú àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tí mo kọ́ ni ohun tó bá ṣe ẹ́ ni kó máa fi kọrin. Now mo wá rí nídìí pé ọmọ stepmother ó kù bíi 12 days tó máa kú sà ọmọ stepmother ó dẹ̀ pè mí ní dáàdì wow that's the first day tí màá lọ kí ní ilé tí ó kú sí wá like ọmọ yẹn ẹ má disturb ẹ o ó dẹ̀ mú mi lọ sí slot ó lọ ra phone iPhone ó ní kí n fún ọmọ yẹn ó kó ṣe rí mọ́mì mi kó à ń lé tó jẹ́ bí ìyá fún mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni òun ló tọ́ mi ó wá kí wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ ká dọ́dọ̀ Mohbad bó mọ́mì tó máa lọ ń kí nígbà yẹn nígbà tó sì kéré wọ́n ti wà lára ń di o bóyá oníkàmàbò sáà ó mú mọ̀mọ́ yẹn lọ síbi tó ti máa ra nǹkan fún ó dẹ̀ ra nǹkan close to 300,000 sílẹ̀ dáàdi ẹ̀ mú un tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ mi ò lè mú anything omi ń bọ́ lójú mi ni kí dáàdi ẹ̀ mú ipe ó rántí ìyá yìí
láàrin bíi ọdún
gbogbo ẹbí
ló súnmọ́ alàgbà Joseph Aloba láàrin bíi ọdún bíi mélòó tí Ọlọ́run fi gbé ọwọ́ Mohbad sókè ǹjẹ́ ẹ lè sọ wípé mo jẹun ọmọ.
sà ṣe rí ẹni tó bá ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn èmi gbà pé mo jẹun ọmọ torí ní àkókò yẹn tí n bá lọ dádì owó tó fún mi gbẹ̀yìn 20,000 ni ó lè kéré lójú ẹlòmíì ṣùgbọ́n mo jẹ́ ní tó ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn tó bá ti rí mi báyìí wọ́n sọ pé dádì mi láì kẹ́ wọ bàtà yìí o dádì ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì báyìí ló yẹ kẹ́ wọ dádì kò yẹ kẹ́ fẹsẹ̀ rin o ó ní àwọn èrò rere ṣe rí nípa èrò rere àti ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń bá mi sọ mo ti ń wo ọ̀la mi ẹ̀yìn mi mà ti da o bí mi ò gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo ti ń rí ẹ̀yìn mi wípé ẹ̀yìn mi da ayọ̀ mi gangan nìyẹn bàtà tó bá wọ̀ akọ̀ pé dádì ó yá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ neat mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe ayọ̀ mi gangan nìyẹn pé ẹ̀yìn mi ti da mo ti rí ọmọ fi ẹ̀yìn lẹ̀ fún gbogbo ohun tó bá ṣe fún mi mo bìlí pé ara ẹ̀ ló ṣe fún ok ilẹ̀ tí èyí tí a rí gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn àna olórí ibú nínú 2 acre and a plot that is 13 plot ó tún ṣe wàrà míì sí ẹlẹ́pẹ̀.
kí ló dé tọmọ yẹn ra
àwọn ìyá ẹ̀ ló ń talẹ̀ ọ̀nà tí mò ń sọ pé ẹni ìjà ò bá pera ẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin àná burúkú ló ṣòro níjù.
baba Mohbad.
kápẹ́ńtà lèmi.
alàgbà Joseph.
àwa ń dì pẹ̀lú lẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá ní ìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ òun ló mọ lẹ́rà òun ló mọ ibi tílẹ̀ tó dá wà.
ẹ jẹ́ àṣẹ báyìí ṣe rí kókó ọ̀rọ̀ la fẹ́ mú láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ yìí ẹ má bínú ibi ayé.
ká máa pèrè sí kọ̀ sí ọjọ́ Monday lábẹ́ òrùlé mi.
This is so sad, so pathetic. It is glaring that this woman, what are we going to call her? She's so rattled up. She's hell-bent on destruction. And unfortunately, people had embraced her at the beginning, thinking that she had something meaningful, something worth it to offer on this journey of justice for Mohbad. But before we could say Jack Robinson, we started seeing some manifestation, demonstration of craziness, of foolishness that we are not so happy with. I mean, come on, this is not right. This is not something that anyone wants to associate with. She had lambasted Mohbad's father in time past, and what she's saying now is not different. She's saying that Mohbad's father should go and roast Mohbad and eat, that Mohbad's father is simply and only interested in what he wants to make money, and the money that they didn't give him, that they didn't allow him to be in charge of, is what he wants to make. And once he's done making enough, and that is if his greed is not going to subside, not going to be quenched, he will want to continue on and on and on. He will say until he gets justice for his son will not be put under the soil. Until he gets justice. I don't think it can go that far. Even if he says so, that will be his personal business. It will not be the issue for the public. Once the coroner inquest begins and the private autopsy that a lot of people paid money for is read out, processed and analyzed, and also the DNA is done, I think we'll have a closure to a certain extent that, okay, this child does not belong to Mohbad, and then Mohbad can be put under the soil whilst the investigation and prosecution or whatever progresses. If not, we can't be sitting down and then saying, oh, Mohbad's father, don't put your son under the soil, having clear, because I will tell you for free, apart from the private autopsy, toxicology, and finally the DNA, there is no reason for Mohbad to be kept where he is. He should be buried. Unless, you are having, for me, either he's buried or he's where he is. Someone that is gone is gone. What we have there is just the cadaver, it's just the body. But for the sake of respect and the mind, the sanity of it, and to follow due process. And people would often request that someone be buried, and then appropriately be buried and all of that. It is so sad, I will tell you. It is so sad. It is so, so, so sad. You heard what she's saying. You heard what she's saying. She's so rattled up. I thought she was for justice for Mohbad. This lady is never for anybody. She's always for herself. She's only around you for the purpose that she's with, that she for her own purposes. That's the only reason you will see her queuing up behind you. And before you know it, she wants to hijack you. She wants to use you and then be on top of the game. That's what she does. She wants to, and she didn't know that back then the reason why people tolerated her was because they thought she had something. Of course, she knew that people wanted to find if she has something. And immediately she started failing on supplying this information, this that we are waiting for, to know what is it that's going on. Since she failed to supply it, well, ladies and gentlemen, you know the rest of the story. She was spit out like so fast that she could not believe it. She could not believe it. She was spit out like how you spit something bitter, something awful, something, she was spit out like ASAP. Now, till today, she's not comfortable with that. She loved that attention. She loved that stupidity. She loved that power within her that she felt she was wielding over people. At times, she would be so rude, and then people will, don't trigger her now. Don't trigger Karimo, because people felt, let us just find a way to see if this girl will give us justice. That's to tell you how much people wanted justice for Mohbad, and they sacrificed their own pride. But the day of reckoning, when it came, they bullshit her. The same Karimo that will have 1,000, 2,000 people watching her, listening to her trash and shenanigans. Now she barely has 60 people that are interested in whatever. So it is glaring. She knows that she has become empty. Now she wants to bounce back with this, I'm going to insult Mohbad's father, hoping that she will get access to the enemies of justice for Mohbad. But they too spit her out back then before she rushed to justice for Mohbad. She was with the anti-justice people. Now she's by herself because I don't think she has anywhere to go to. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate.